Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all some of the fastest money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself lots of money very quickly. And in total, I will be covering 5 different money methods all in this one video. So with that being said, if you go on to enjoy, please don't forget to go down below and drop a like on it. But now let's get into the very first money method. So as everyone knows, we just got the brand new Agents of Sabotage DLC in GTA 5 Online, and with this DLC came a brand new business called the Garments Factory, which is right behind me. And for the first money method, we're going to be doing the new files, which are a really good way to make lots of money with this business. To start these new file missions, all you want to do is go over inside of your Garments Factory and then go down to the bottom portion where your computer is at. Once you're here, log in, and here you'll see all 4 of the different new file missions. There's currently only 4 files, and the one that says priority file is going to be randomly chosen out of one of the 4 every single week, and you can only do that once per week, but this one does pay you double the amount of money. The other 3 regular files you can do every single 5 minutes, which is pretty cool as long as it's not the same one. So if you complete the black box file, you can't do that same one over again until you wait 20 more minutes. Anyway, once you do start any one of the files, you'll see it costs $20,000 to start it up, so go ahead and pay that, and then you'll see you have to complete 3 mini setups before we can do the finale. But don't worry, all of these setups are usually really easy to do. Actually, I did make a full guide going fully over how to complete all 4 of these new file missions. It is quite a long video, but I did go into full detail showing you how to complete all of these new file missions the best way possible. So if you want to see that video, make sure you click the video that you see right now on the top right corner of your screen. The main thing I love about doing these new file missions is if you open up the phone and open up the Darnell app, you'll see you have access to all of your new file missions right here from the phone. Meaning after every single setup, you don't have to go all the way back over to the Garment Factory. You can literally start it right from the phone. Anyway, the main reason you want to be doing these new file missions is because they do pay you quite a bit of money. As you can see, here's how much money I got paid after completing this new file mission. You can see $205,000. And on top of that, if this was your very first time completing any one of these new file missions, you will also get a $50,000 bonus at the very end. So after you complete all 4 of these new file missions for your first time, you should have earned over $1 million, which is pretty good. You should definitely do at least 2 of these new file missions by this week though, because if you open up the interaction menu, go down to where it says challenges and then click where it says weekly challenge, you'll see this week's weekly challenge is to complete 2 FIB files, which is really easy, and after you complete this, you'll earn an extra $100,000 for the weekly challenge bonus, and you'll also get a pretty good amount of RP. Alright, getting into the third money method, I'm now going to be showing you how to make $251,000 in only 1 minute. If you want to do this, first of all, open up the pause menu and head over to this exact location at the Del Perro Beach where this week's HSW time trial is located at. Once over here, call out your fastest HSW vehicle that you own and then drive it on top of the time trial. From here, click right D-pad, but stay still and open up the pause menu. From here, go over to the right where the checkpoint is at and then mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click where it says job list, and then exit out of the time trial just like so. From here, whenever you are ready, click right D-pad to start the HSW time trial and then go forward over here to take a right on this street. Once you take a right, you'll see it literally gives you a waypoint to follow the entire way through, and this waypoint is really easy to follow because it is pretty much a straight shot all the way through the city. The only tip that you should take from this video is to take your time because there is a lot of traffic on the way over there, and as long as you take your time, you shouldn't crash into any of that traffic. Anyway, as you can also see, I'm using the brand new Banshee GTS, and I did beat the HSW time trial in no time with this vehicle. You can see once you beat it, here's how much money you get paid, $251,000 in just over 1 minute. Very easy money. Make sure you definitely do this week's HSW time trial. Getting into the 4th money method, we are now going to be doing a adversary mode that is paying double money and double RP this week. If you want to start it, open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then adversary mode. You'll see here at the top, the stockpile adversary mode is going to be paying double money and double RP, so go ahead and start whichever one of these you want to. Once you started it, as far as the settings are concerned, I recommend setting the number of teams set to 2 teams because that is just a perfect amount in my opinion, but you could also set it to 4 teams at the complete max amount if you wanted to. After that though, go down to where it says team balancing and then set that to on, and then go down to where it says rounds and set it to 2 rounds, which is the max amount of rounds you can set this to. And then the last thing we need to do is set the round duration, which I recommend setting to the complete max amount, which is 15 minutes since we only have 2 rounds. After that, get as many people as possible that you can in this job and then start it. If anyone watching has never played the stockpile adversary mode, of course, this is the week to be playing it since it is paying double money, but other than that, this game mode is a very fun one to be playing. All this game mode basically is capture the flag, but in airplanes, which you could imagine is very fun, especially with the right airplanes. As you can see right now, we have some pretty fun airplanes to use with lock-on missiles. But yeah, you'll see a bunch of flags in the middle, and what you have to do is pick them up with your airplane and then deliver it over to your drop-off. Once you deliver it over to your drop-off, you basically need to gather as many of those flags at your drop-off as possible. And while you are doing that, there is going to be the other team trying to attack you and stop you from taking the other flags, as well as you doing the same to them. So it will be a complete warfare in the air. And there is 2 different ways you can win in this game mode. The first way is by having the most amount of flags by the end of the timer, and then the second way, which is not really that popular, is by collecting all 13 of the flags on your drop-off at the same time. Which, funny enough, that's what ended up happening in my match right here. You can see we just won the entire match, and here's how much money I got paid. You can see $105,000 and also 9,300 RP. Which, if you ask me, for a game mode that takes under 25 minutes is a pretty good amount of money, considering that literally any level player can start this game mode up and play it for themselves. Alright, but finally, getting into the 5th and final money method, I'm now going to be showing you how to make $101,000 in only 2 minutes. If you want to do this, first of all, open up the pause menu and head over to this exact location at LSIA, where this week's regular time trial is located at. Once over here, get your fastest motorcycle that you own and then drive it on the top of this parking structure where the time trial is to go on top of it and click right D-pad. From here, open up the pause menu and then mark the checkpoint up here, and after you marked it, drop the pause menu, then open up the phone and click where it says job list to exit out of the time trial. From here, whenever you are ready, click right D-pad to start the time trial, and then you want to go off this ramp, but make sure you land either on your back wheel only or sideways, that way you don't fall off the bike. Next, follow where I'm going over here off of this edge onto this parking lot. Once you're going through this parking lot, take a left here on this street, and then from here, literally follow the waypoint the entire way through. Luckily, this week's time trial is also really easy. It is just a straight shot all the way over there, but you need to make sure that you are going the complete max speed on your bike the entire way through. And like literally don't mess up, because I beat it with only like 2 seconds left, as you can see, and once you do beat it, here's how much money you get paid: $101,000 in just under 2 minutes. Anyways, like I said, that's going to be the very last money method of today's video. You now know all of the fastest money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make lots of money. Of course, if you went on to enjoy today's video and you still haven't already, please do me a favor by going down below and dropping a like on the video. And of course, if you aren't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you never miss out on a future GTA video just like this one. But until next time, I will see you all in my very next video. Peace.